Rhythm FM.
This is a lot. We get this. First of all, the executive producer is Great Itoya. How is your bank account right now?
Shaking.
Oh boy, I saw Kanayo. Yeah. We've got Chidekene. Yeah. We've got Patience. How did you gather everybody? And it's not one scene, no. It's just appear. It's not appear and disappear.
Yeah, when you have an amazing team, you're working with, I feel like anything is achievable, right? From the producer Anita down to the co-producers, the director, exceptional. People who can work and think with you. I just think you can achieve anything, and having such a great team, we were able to pull these great legends together from the older generation to the younger generation.
Yeah,
and then we made magic.
Such a beautiful merger. All right, let's get into production now. You're the co-producer, Elijah Ifeanyi. What was it like producing a movie of this magnitude?
If anyone comes out to tell you it was easy, the person is lying. Yes, such a movie can only come handy on the basis of relationship. Yes, because the likes of the Jidekene you see here fleeing from America straight to set. It's not something every other person can. It's not a feat every other person can achieve, but it's only things doable by the kind of ensemble of production persons involved. Just like he said, great, I've already said it. I think it's the team that did it. We still give glory and thanks to God for it.
All right, Jidekene, first of all, congratulations on, your wedding. I have never seen you before, but the image that I saw last, you were like this, and I don't mean it in any. So it's just, there's this thing of healthy living and you have. No, I'm not joking. It happens to a lot of married men. When they now get married, and I'm like, what's going on? It looks good on you, first of all. I'm doing from America. You were still honeymooning?
No, this was 2 years ago. Wasn't it 2 years ago?
Oh,
last year. Yeah. So it was last year that we shot the film. But, as a very busy man.
Look at that.
They fly me in. Yeah, I remember moving from international to local in Lagos to fly down to Enugu. It was crazy. Yeah. It was crazy, but
so this movie was shot in Enugu.
Right.
Okay, beautiful. Now let's get into your character. You played the lover boy.
I think it's more than that.
Okay. Let's get into it then.
Well, without giving away too much, I think sometimes people have mentioned that, it feels like they're watching two different things on one trailer. But I just think it's the African genre of film. It's the kind of film that follows you, gives purpose to everybody. We see what they're doing in their private lives. And we also get to see what's happening in terms of what's driving the movie, which is the IKENGA title itself. Whoever that becomes the bearer of that. But also, you get the Loverboy vibe from what everybody is going through at the same time. The person who's vying for HOD or CEO in the office also has a home life, if you know what I mean. So that's that.
All right. So what inspired this movie? Because as he mentioned, like we're watching two different movies in one. Somebody is trying to get the IKENGA now?
Yeah.
Another person is trying to fall in love, and the person that is falling in love, I don't. The trailer is looking like he's the one that ends up with the IKENGA, but I know you're not going to tell me anything because you don't want to give anything away. You want me to go watch it myself. So what inspired this? It feels like a beautiful measure.
Yeah, absolutely it is. When we came together, we had the idea of, creating a story that is going to have a cultural identity, right? Hence the reason you see the whole IKENGA thing, and also we wanted to sell out the culture from the eastern part of Nigeria and educate a lot of people, enlighten a lot of people what the people from the eastern part of Nigeria, what they practice. Even those people who are also from the eastern region, who were not born and brought up in the eastern part of Nigeria, they don't get to know a lot of these things. So we wanted a film, not just a film people go to the cinema to watch, but a film where they go and then they have a cultural experience. It's an experience. So yeah.
I like the fact that you said, you tapped into the culture, you went deep into the roots. While there is a lot of fiction, we know that, there are cultural experiences, but we like to tweak some things sometimes. How many of this is real? Everything that you did here with IKENGA and the culture and the everything. Did you try to tweak some things, or are some things real? Does it happen in some communities and all of that? Like the IKENGA, you must have the IKENGA and all of that.
Yeah, to be very to be very fair, what we did with the IKENGA is what is being practiced in the Igbo land.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm Igbo, sorry. I don't used to travel like that.
That's why you need to see the film. So when you see the film, you have an experience of what we are talking about. You have a feel of it. That's why I said previously, it's not just you going to the cinema to watch a film. It's you experiencing a culture, trying to see how these people put together their tradition and how they practice it. Literally.
All right, Mr. Elijah, now when I asked him about how he was able to get this amazing cast together, he said it's the production, that you people did an amazing job, so well done, because it's actually not easy. But let's also talk about some challenging parts of this movie. Is there any part exactly that challenged you?
There is nobody that will see such an ensemble that would not know that it's already a challenge.
Okay.
That's why, as a movie maker, as a filmmaker, once you see our poster and our flyer, the first thing you call us to ask us is, how did you do it? That's always been the question.
Yes.
You get, you just heard that I was the one following up Jidekene, entering Nigeria, moving from local to international.
Oh.
When immediately he got to Enugu, I went to pick him up. Do you know the first thing he told me?
What?
Now you chocolate can serve. Many people wait for me to bath and change clothes.
You have such an interesting personality.
Yeah, no, forget the. Then you talk of having Jide, you talk of having Zubi Michael. That's another.
Zubi.
It's like a movie where you just assign not a PA to all your artists, a manager
Yeah.
to all your artists.
Yes.
Because that's the only way. And we're happy we finally got it. We're happy we did it, because having a movie, one of the actors in the movie, inside his car, he called another actor and he said, I am happy I am in this movie where we have all our legends. If you look at the movie, you will see that there is none of our legends that is not in the film.
Yes.
And it was not an easy feat, because even the logistics of having them in one film, age too, some of them they have to start around 12 and end by 6.
Yes.
And it will be telling on the production.
Yes.
You see us, while we are not even smiling even to the promotion period, is that we've gone a lot, and a lot has gone through us.
Now, how long have you been planning this?
The planning process for IKENGA took about 6 months before execution. Yeah, from the scripting to trying to see how we can come up with the casting and all of that. It took probably 6 to 7 months. Yeah, before execution. Right.
All right. So, did you have these legends at the back of your mind? When you were writing the script and all of that.
The story came with the legends, yeah.
Oh, it came with them.
I'm telling you.
So you already knew that, okay, this person is going to play this person.
Right.
This person is going to play this person.
For 6 months, it was a journey of how do we get them on the project. Yes, how do we get them on the project? That was what we were literally doing, because the story in itself, we knew the capacity of people we needed to be on screen. We knew we already have an idea of what we wanted. So we had to put all hands on deck and go after what we want.
All right. Now, is there anything that challenged you about your character, Jide? How did you fit into the, lover boy character? And you said there is so much more. So let's get into that.
I think if it's something that excited me or that was exciting about being a part of this project, considering the timelines and all of those things, is also the magnitude of the project. I feel as though we have a new Nollywood and old Nollywood, and a lot of people listening to me right now love their old Nollywood. Like
Yes.
they literally go on their phones and they watch old films. So from what I understood, or from what I saw they were doing with their casting, one thing that came to mind is how brilliant the people that put it together is or are, because I feel like what they did was to do like should I say a mixed dish.
Yes.
You know, get the best of what the new school people are doing with getting Beverly involved. She's an Igbo girl. She's more known with the Big Brother, Lagos, fashion, lifestyle. Zubi is known all over Nigeria. You know, with every single person on the project, we also have a Cameroonian on the project. You know, people from different parts of Nigeria. So I just found it to be one of those really smartly targeted films that wants to serve to both those in the diaspora, both those who are here, both those who have been following, and those who are just coming on board with Nollywood. So whichever way, you're going to find someone that you love, and that way we wanted to make sure that whatever it is that we are known for, that we just don't go and funkify it by trying to do action or whatever. So we brought the original Nollywood that everybody knows, but like you said, with a little bit of Maggi and you know, curry and thyme, just to make it, you know, a little bit more. That's all. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything that is going to surprise us, the audience, when we watch this film?
To be honest, we try to make our movies as realistic as possible, not just to plant surprises or things that would be like, oh, we didn't see that coming. Some movies are like that. This is about enjoying the banter, about enjoying the dialogue, about understanding culture, you know, for you to just clearly understand what needs to be and what's not. So surprise for sure, but educational much more.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So the people of Enugu are going to be learning about their culture, or Igbos in general?
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Same way people watch Korean films.
Look at that. Oh, and I mean, I do, and I enjoy watching it. All right, great, Itoya. Why should we watch this movie? I mean, as the executive producer, why should we watch it? Apart from the greats. Some people care less for the greats, but
Right.
you know, tell us the reason why we should go to the cinema and watch this movie.
Again, like we have been saying, Ikenga is a movie that was made with a cultural identity, right? One that is different from a lot of movies we see these days coming up in the cinemas. And we created an experience out of this, not just a film, not just what you watch, but something that when you are done seeing and you leave the cinema hall, you have an experience. It stays with you for like 2-3 days because of what, like you ask yourself literally, what did I just watch? And you try, it tries to, you know, fit in and stays with you. So it's an experience. And for everyone who is going to be going to the cinema to see this film, I'm assuring you that you are having a whole experience. From
Love
the
it.
old Nollywood to the new Nollywood casting that we did. Amazing.
Okay. So is there like maybe a giveaway or something? Do you have something for the fans?
We have a whole lot for the fans who will be seeing the movie. And
Let's
you
get into it.
You know, follow the Ikenga the movie one on Instagram. You see all of the updates coming up. We have different challenges for people who would see the film, and then hashtags to use and how to qualify for these awards. As a matter of fact, we have a plot of land currently.
I did go watch
Yeah,
Amo.
we have one plot of land in Anambra State.
Okay.
Currently available for grabs.
Okay.
That will be for one lucky viewer. from-
Okay, all they have to
Not one movie.
Yeah, one lucky family, right?
so all they have to do is just watch the movie.
Yes, watch the movie, come out, drop a review, use the hashtag, and then we randomly will do our selections, and you know, you might just be the lucky one.
Well, when we come to the cinema to do like meet and greet, we could also pick somebody there. I know this land. I know my EP has like rams. For people. You
Hey,
understand?
you are
So
serious
different
in this
locations,
place, so-
different cities. He has rams. They don't go buy them already. They reward people with the real
Oh,
cultural.
I love it.
Omenala, yes.
Omenala.
Great.
You want movie coming out?
Okay, Ikenga the movie is going to be showing on all cinemas nationwide from on the 21st of August 2026, 2 days from now.
Okay.
Don't go and look for it on YouTube. Oh.
You asked me a question.
Yes.
About why should someone watch the movie?
Yes.
I think this is history in the making.
Okay.
Yes, the craft, the story, and the heart that went into this film is unmatched. This is one of the biggest Igbo blockbusters.
Okay.
And everyone needs to see it. One thing I want to tell you is you don't want to hear the gist about the movie. And to a very large extent, I don't think there is any Igbo language film on cinema. I
Okay.
think this is the first of its kind.
Oh, wait. That's important. So it's in Igbo all through.
Yeah, 80%.
80%. That's a good percentage. Hey, God, please, we have subtitles.
Of course, yes.
Okay, please.
Are you
Yes.
my mama said?
Yes, actually, please. All right. Again, when is the movie coming out?
21st of August 2026.
Okay, what's the Instagram, or how can they find you on social media? Does he have like an Instagram page, or it is your page?
Okay, we have an official Instagram page for the movie.
Okay.
Ikenga the movie 1 on Instagram. Ikenga the movie.
Please, can you spell it out for people listening?
IKENGA MOVIE 1. Yeah, on Instagram, and Ikenga the movie on TikTok and on Facebook. And also, I want to give a big shout out to my crew. I want to give a big shout out to the producer of this job, Anita, aka Billionaire Black Boss. Well done. The director of the job, Darlington Ogbodo. I want to say big thank you for what you have done with this project, and also every crew member that was directly involved, the co-producers. Imade, unfortunately she's not here. We already have a co-producer here on board with us. Big shout out to everybody who put their hearts into this project. Well done. All
Right, you want to give a shout out to anybody?
For this one, I think I just want to give a big shout out to all the fans of Nollywood. I feel as though some people have constantly encouraged, criticized, promoted, enjoyed what we have been putting out, even long before we here came on board. You know, for decades now, we wouldn't be here as an industry without the people who constantly continue to patronize what is ours. So I think the biggest shout out is to the fans, and of course to God.
Love it. You want to give a shout out to anyone?
I think they've given all the shout outs. If there is, just like what Great said, I think we have to give a big shout out to the brainchild behind this movie. That is Anita Odiakosa. That's the producer of the movie. She's a dogged woman, and I must say thank you for having bettered this dream.
All right, there you have it. City of Lagos, Ikenga is coming. Go and watch it. You get to win cash. You get to win property. You also get to win money. When is the meet and greet happening? So that they can come meet the actors.
Yeah,
We did surprise them.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have the old legends plus new school versus new school?
Expect the unexpected.
No.
Expect the unexpected.
Coming, and y'all better stay prepared. Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you.
With you everywhere. From your very first day in secondary school, to campus dreams that kept you awake at night, to that first job interview that changed everything. From traffic on 3rd Mainland Bridge to quiet midnight thoughts under an open sky, there has always been one frequency riding with you. Rhythm 93.7 FM didn't just play music. We scored your moments. When you celebrated, we turned it up. When you stumbled, we lifted your spirit. When the nation held its breath, we stayed present, informing, connecting, caring. Across Lagos, Port Harcourt, Benin, Abuja, and every heartbeat in between. One rhythm, one sound, one family. And now, beyond borders, streaming across continents, connecting Nigerians in the diaspora and global listeners searching for the sound of home. We didn't just grow, we grew with you. Through weddings and wins, through heartbreaks and hustle, through late nights, early mornings, and everything in between. Because it was never just radio. It's lifestyle, it's culture, it's connection. More music, less noise, more feeling, more life. This isn't just a station. This is your rhythm. Rhythm FM, growing with you everywhere. From your very first day in secondary school, to campus dreams that kept you awake at night, to that first job interview that changed everything. From traffic on Third Mainland Bridge to quiet midnight thoughts under an open sky, there has always been one frequency riding with you. Rhythm 93.7 FM didn't just play music. We scored your moments. When you celebrated, we turned it up. When you stumbled, we lifted your spirit. When the nation held its breath, we stayed present, informing, connecting, caring. Across Lagos, Port Harcourt, Benin, Abuja, and every heartbeat in between. One rhythm, one sound, one family. And now, beyond borders, streaming across continents, connecting Nigerians in the diaspora and global listeners searching for the sound of home. We didn't just grow, we grew with you. Through weddings and wins, through heartbreaks and hustle, through late nights, early mornings, and everything in between. Because it was never just radio. It's lifestyle, it's culture, it's connection.